Hello guys, welcome to another section of this video. This is Dare Future from Kingdom Flavor Media Hub. So without wasting much of our time, we are going straight into this section. So we'll be creating a simple birthday flyer right now. So like I showed us in our introductory video, come to create new, then fix the size of our flyer, the flyer that we needed here. Give it the name that you want. And every other setting should be leave as default. Pixels 300 for resolution, inches per pixels, RGB for color. Every other setting should be left as it is. So we create. So basically now the image in which you cropped in your previous video is what we'll be using here, creating a birthday flyer with this image. So just click and drag to the next window here. So basically our text, come to our text and we'll click on our text. Now we'll type in what we want to type. Happy birthday. Just type or later on arrange everything. The Dennis Phillips. To move down to I told us we are to click on our V. Let me off this first of all. Happy birthday. So I want to bring the birthday down, so I use my enter key to do that basically. Then to highlight or control A and to highlight or, so I could centralize it. Come above here to centralize it. Just follow what I do. So I want to change my font for this happy birthday right now. I think I'll be using one of my favorite font, like the Lash. I think that was the font I used for the flyer design for this beginners class. I love this font. It was recently I fall in love with this font, I think last month. So basically after I liked everything, so I want the happy and the birthday to be aligned together right now. So there are two ways I can get that done. Firstly is either I Control J to have two of this, make two of this, yes, the happy, then the Control J, let me have this, then we have the birthday. I'll see shows the other way. Click on the happy, then Control T. There are two ways we could achieve this, what I'm doing right now. Then we'll balance it up to be aligned together. Then I could just group this, Control G. Let me just group it. So the other way also I could do it from this point. So I double tap on it, then I will only highlight this happy. When I highlight the happy, I will come over here, check it, you will see under your text character here, then you increase here, you increase only the happy. You see it? So we are able to achieve two different things now, the same thing with two different methods. This is our first one, containing two different this is what it. So basically I think we'll just work with this. Then let's get a background from our sorry, got a simple background to use for it right now. Okay, let's drag this, click our enter button to balance it up, Ctrl T to resize it up to what we needed here. So I'll be using the Gaussian blur tool right now. Here under my filter, go to blur, come down to Gaussian blur. So I'll move it to the radius in which I need. I think I'll be going with 10. And okay. And I think my happy, I would love to change the color. After I double tap on it, this is my color here. Let me change it to white. I'd like to increase it. Let me bring it below our image here. So let me unbag our image here. So this our image, I would like to increase it. I think the name right now is also, I would like to change the font for the name also. Let's look for another font to be using for that. I think this Galian font also is one of my favorite fonts. So basically now I'll be adding, I'll be getting an empty layer here, then come to my gradient tool, click on my gradient tool, then with my hand on my shift, and I drag above from below to a particular point towards the middle. So it has given me a black fill there. Now tap on my V, cancel that fill. So I want this also to, I need this to be above the image. Yeah, so it's giving me what I need at this point, I think. Then let me synchronize it. So basically this image now, I'm going to a little bit work on it on my camera raw to brighten it and give it more. So Control plus to zoom in. The image is somehow dark, so I'll be adding more to it. Just follow me. Just brighten the image a bit. Then I could decide to just add color balance or hue saturation. I could just decide, I just needed to add a little bit brightening on the color, like a little bit reddish. -30. I think I'm okay with this. I needed this also to be a bit, so to the birthday here, if you observe, it's a bit it's white there, and I needed it to be a bit visible, so I will right click on it and add a little drop shadow to it here. Change my drop shadow to black. So opacity, let me make it 50. So I'll be changing the angle in which the drop shadow is showing, and I'll reduce the spread, also reduce the distance. I just needed it to be a bit, let's say 20 is okay. Yeah, I needed it to be alright. So I'll be adding little, don't know if you get what I did here. So the next I needed to add glow to it, the outer glow, and let's be, so what happened here now, it's brightening a bit now, I think. So we will achieve a bit, so I needed it to be also big. So to copy a particular object is Ctrl J. To duplicate it, Ctrl J, Ctrl J. So I needed to write the date. The date is 19 September 2023, which is today. Highlight or todos. So click on here to adjust. So to centralize it here above. September. So I could just do this. Where is my elliptical tool? Change the color here. Let me change it to, let me pick this. Then with my hand on my shift, so that the ellipse I'll be dragging will be in a perfect cycle. So to escape from this function, I'll click on my V. So I want this the date to be in between the ellipse in which I just dragged now. So I'll be changing, I want it to match the color on the background. Yeah, let's take this. So I could as well duplicate these ellipses to just do anything here. Ctrl J, then come over here, off it here, then on the stock here, maybe 2. I think 2 is okay. Then I could increase, then highlight the tree, centralize it here, then here, then Ctrl G to put it in a group. So I could just name it date, so I could not get confused with all the layers there. Date 19 September. Okay, I'm just drop it here. Then think while working, I love using my my signature for the brand, so I just want to drag it from the previous design which I made into this birthday flyer working on. sorry, it's taking time to load. Okay. I think. All right. So this is my signature, is what I'm dragging right now here. So on this image now, for the color of the image to tally with the background, I could use the same color balance here, then come below here. This is a clip mask. I'll clip mask this. So clicking on this clip mask means anything I do here will only affect the image, only affect this image. So I'll try to make the image a bit balanceable with the background here. Just play around with your colors here. Make it balance. See, at least we are achieving what we needed. To think we are okay like this. Then generally now, our birthday flyer is ready and it's now ready for export. So now, okay, let me ship this. Okay, I'm trying to achieve something different with this name here. Okay, let me count my overlay. So Control Z, you know, let's just leave it that way. And I would love to do something here, but there are diverse ways we can be able to do it. But I'll just run us through just a simple process of doing it. I want to add some little light effect on the surface of this design on his face, and also just on the background also. So there are different ways I could get that done, but let me just run us through this direct process. What I will do, I'll come down here, create an empty layer above the image itself. Then I'll pick the lighter, like one of the lighter color on the background, which is already selected here. This color, I think I will go with this color. That is this color, this particular color here. I'll go with it. Then I'll come to my brush tool. This is my brush tool. I'll click on my brush tool. Then with the bracket on my keyboard, I could increase this and also reduce it. So let me reduce it to somewhere around, let me say 500. Then give it at this point here. Then with my shortcut key on my keyboard, which is V, it will take me back to my move tool. Then I'll come here, since that layer is selected, I'll come here and change the blend mode to screen. You see it gives me a little lightning effect there. Yeah, I think let me reduce it a bit. Yes, then with Ctrl J on my keyboard, I could duplicate that layer again. So I'll move that lightning to another side. Ctrl J, the layer is double, so let me take it somewhere here, yes. I need to duplicate it again. Let me take it somewhere here. Let me duplicate it here. I want this to affect the background also, so I need to widen it. So there are different ways I could get this done, but this is just a simpler way. I just need to show us the other better ways we could get this done. But for the purpose of this class, I will just be showing us only this method. In next videos to come, I will show us other way we could be able to use to get this done. I would love to do something here, but there are diverse ways we can be able to do it. But I'll just run us through just a simple process of doing it. I want to add some little light effect on the surface of this design on his face, and also just on the background also. So there are different ways I could get that done, but let me just run us through this direct process. What I will do, I'll come down here, create an empty layer above the image itself. Then I'll pick lighter, like one of the lighter color on the background, which is already selected here. This color, I think I will go with this color. That is this color, this particular color here. I'll go with it. Then I'll come to my brush tool. This is my brush tool. I'll click on my brush tool. Then with the bracket on my keyboard, I could increase this and also reduce it. So let me reduce it to somewhere around, let me say 500. Then give it at this point here. Then with my shortcut key on my keyboard, which is V, it will take me back to my move tool. Then I'll come here, still that layer selected. I'll come here and change the blend mode to screen. You see it gives me a little lightning effect there. Yeah, I think let me reduce it a bit. Yes. Then with Ctrl J on my keyboard, I could duplicate that layer again. So I'll move that lightning to another side. Ctrl J. The layer is double. So let me take it somewhere here. Somewhere here. Yes. I need to duplicate it again. Let me take it somewhere here. Let me duplicate it here. I want this to affect the background also, so I need to widen it. So there are different ways I could get this done, but this is just a simpler way. I just need to show us the other better ways we could get this done. But for the purpose of this class, I will just be showing us only this method. In next videos to come, I will show us other way we could be able to use to get this done. So for us to save this file, I'll show us how to save file. To save, Ctrl S to get where we want to save our file right now. Now we save. Right now our file is saved as a Photoshop raw file in which we can come and open it anytime and work and rework on. So but for us to export this as an image, you come over here. There are different ways you could do it. Come over here, then save as, then choose the format you want to save it, JPEG. But the method in which I prefer saving JPEG is save for web. The function I could use to save that is Shift Control Alternative S. You click on these 4 options the same time. Shift Control Alternative S. Then you save for web. Every other setting should be leave the way it is here. Check my settings how it is. Every other setting should be the way it is here. Then we save. Choose the folder if you want to save it. Then you save. And when you go to your PC, the file will be there. Sorry, it's still loading. I have a lot on my PC, that's why my PC is acting this way. Yes, our image is exported. Here is it. So you can send it to your devices where you want to use it. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.